Hey folks, how you all doing? Lloyd here, or Mr. Hats, or Mr. Shit Hat as I'm known as in the VC. I usually like doing positive uplifting videos, but I thought I'd do a negative video today. Well, negative to a degree, but positive because of the artists I love. So what I decided to do was pick 5 artists I love and pick one album I dislike by those artists. 4 of the artists, actually all 5 of the artists are very well known worldwide. Um, so we'll just see what happens. I think a couple of the albums might be slightly controversial with how people do rate them in the scheme of the artist discography, but I can't help it. If I don't like an album, I don't like it, so we'll go start off with this one. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Wild God. That's their latest studio album from, was it last year or the year before? I think it was a couple of years ago, and I just cannot warm to this album. Huge fan. I've got his entire studio albums discography: Birthday Party, Boys Next Door, Grinder Man, and of course all the Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds album. But this album I just cannot warm to. Some of the songs are like only 3 minutes long, so they're more like standard songs than a Nick Cave song, for example. He just doesn't seem to be covering any new ground on this album. It seems to be a bit of a leftover content from Ghosteen, Push the Sky Away, and Skeleton Crew, Skeleton Key, sorry. I just can't warm to it. Skeleton Key and Push the Sky Away took me a good 2 or 3 years to actually warm to those albums. Maybe a bit longer for Push the Sky Away, but I did warm to them. And this one, I've got no words for it. I just cannot warm to this album, and I struggle to even want to put it on in the car. Um, it's just a really weak album, in my opinion, by Nick Cave. Next up, first controversial one. I'm a big fan of Prince. However, I do not like his very early albums as much as his later ones. And this is one that I do not like. I played this in the car on CD a couple of months ago, and it's Purple Rain. I mean, this is his critically acclaimed album. I don't like it. I don't get it. I just don't. Purple Rain is an absolute masterpiece of a song. Don't get me wrong. I think it's absolutely brilliant. But even it just drags on too long on the full length version. But it's a great song. And there's one other song I like on here. When Doves Cry. I like that single as well. But the rest of the album, I just don't care for. I end up skipping tracks when I play this album. I really don't like it. So for all you Prince fans out there, Lynn and I are both big fans of Prince, but I just don't like this album. I've never been able to get into it for some reason. I don't know why. So that's a shit album by Prince. Next up, we're going to go to Queen. And the album I've picked on this occasion is A Kind of Magic, simply because when I picked it out, I could not, for the life of me, from memory, name one song off the top of my head. I'm even struggling now to even remember how these songs go. I mean, I do remember A Kind of Magic, Friends Will Be Friends, One Vision, Princes of the Universe. I remember those being singles, but I can't for the life of me even remember how they go. And the last time I played this in the car, it really wasn't a memorable listen. In fact, I probably could have picked any Queen album after 1980. I mean, 1980 you had The Game and you had the Flash Gordon soundtrack, but after that I could have picked any of their albums. The Works isn't too bad. I like probably 4 songs off that album. This one, nah. So This is one by Queen that I dislike. Next up, we're going to go to Sir Paul McCartney. Big fan, lifelong fan. Been a fan since I first listened to my mum playing Beatle records back in the early 70s. Thought they were absolutely brilliant. Went on to like Wings, etc. All his solo career. But I found this album a real disappointment when it came out and when I purchased it. And it's one that always ranks high in people's rankings, and I don't understand why. And it's Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. I love Driving Rain, its predecessor, because it was so out there and different. Didn't like this. It's just basically one vibe all the way through. It's just an acoustic album. It just doesn't, or semi-acoustic, it doesn't work well. I loved Memory Almost Full, which followed it, but I really haven't warmed to any of his albums since then, even, except for I do like the new one. I think that's okay, but yeah, I just don't get it. I mean, I do like Jenny Wren as a song. I like English Tea and Too Much Rain, but the rest of the album I just don't get. It's a very long album. I just don't understand the adulation for it. I just cannot get into it. Never got into it. Finally, the fifth artist I'm going to show is another lifelong band or artist that I've loved. I've loved them since about 1981 when That's Entertainment was played on the radio, late 1980. It's The Jam, Paul Weller. Loved The Jam after I heard That's Entertainment. Then you had a Town Called Malice, Beat Surrender. I loved that at the time. Style Council career. Loved Paul Weller's solo career. But this was the start of the downfall to me, and it's 2012 Sonic Kicks. I just feel Paul Weller was just trying to be too clever, too eclectic with this album. It's kraut rock. It's very electronica. I just don't understand it. There's a couple of songs on it I do like, but every album from here on forwards I just do not like by Paul Weller. In fact, I didn't even bother getting his last album from last year. Yeah, it's just, he's trying to be too many things to too many people. He's trying to be too clever, and you know, he's trying to be David Bowie, thinking he can just do whatever he wants and it's going to work, and it doesn't work, and nothing has worked for me since Wake Up the Nation, which was okay. What else was before this one? 22 Dreams was okay, but it was too long. It was a double album. His last real masterpiece was As Is Now for me. But yeah, this was the real start of the downfall for Paul Weller from me. So there you go, folks. 5 artists I absolutely love, and 5 albums that I absolutely hate from or dislike from those artists. Feel free to leave your comment section in the comment section below. We have Paul Weller, controversially, Chaos and Creation by Paul McCartney. We have Kind of Magic by Queen, another controversial one. We have Prince's Purple Rain, and the latest Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds album, Wild God. So there you go, folks. As I said, 5 albums I dislike by 5 artists that I absolutely love. Feel free to, you know, film your own videos as a response. It's not really a thread, it's just a video. But yeah, had to wear my shit hat because I'm discussing shit albums basically. So anyway, guys, if you're stuck till the end, hit that subscribe button, give me a like, thumbs up, etc, etc. Till next time, till the next video, stay safe, take care, all for now, catch you around, and bye, folks.